After 40, some women prefer being penetrated from behind. First time sex is a significant and memorable moment. When a man playfully bites a woman's nipple, it can increase vaginal excitement. Touching a woman's lips can arouse around 70% of women. Women may experience breast swelling of up to 25% during sex. All women get sexually aroused when men work on their brains first, enhancing vaginal pleasure. As you get older, you look at things differently. Women's ears are sensitive and can become aroused with gentle touches or kisses. Being in someone's prayers is the purest form of real love. Women are often attracted to older men, while men prefer younger women. A calm mind makes wiser decisions. A person produces around 14 gallons of semen in a lifetime. Using the tongue on a woman's genital area can significantly enhance vaginal pleasure. Learn to give your absence to someone who doesn't value your presence. Win in your mind, and you will win in your reality. The size of a woman's breasts often correlates with the size of her vagina. Men with strong sexual desire may struggle to prolong a woman's arousal. Comfort is crucial to satisfying a woman's sexual desire. Women with larger buttocks tend to exhibit heightened sexual interest. Survive the dark, and you will become the light. The average man thinks about intercourse every 7 seconds. Solve the problem or leave the problem, but do not live with the problem. Never dignify a rude comment with a rude reply. If someone is frequently on your mind, they're likely thinking of you too. Massaging a woman with oil before stimulates erogenous zones and improves blood circulation. According to the triangular theory of love, love comprises passion and commitment. A woman's sexual desire peaks around age 22. Men prefer women with larger hips due to subconscious fertility associations. Meaningful silence is always better than meaningless words. Being both soft and strong is a combination very few have mastered. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you'll see obstacles. Always have a unique character, like salt. Its presence is not always felt, but its absence makes everything tasteless. A fish and a bird may indeed fall in love, but where shall they live? Many people masturbate with higher rates among men. Some women reach orgasm solely through nipple or breast stimulation. Foreplay, gentle caresses, and attention enhance female arousal. Instead of focusing on what's depressing, look at what's a blessing. Hugs release dopamine, promoting happiness and trust. Women prefer forehead kisses. Women are sexually aroused by emotional shopping experiences with their partner. If you kill time, you bury opportunities. Longer hugs, around 20 seconds, release chemicals that build trust. A healthy man ejaculates about 5 milliliters of semen, containing 300 to 500 million sperm during intercourse. A woman's white, creamy discharge may indicate orgasm. Time does not change people. Time reveals the true nature of people. Sometimes you have to give up on people, not because you don't care, but because they don't. If you don't like your story, you have the power to rewrite it. Women's behavior often remains mysterious to men. Most women test sexual compatibility before marriage. The average intercourse duration for men is 11 to 14 minutes. Never trust a woman who takes your dick in her mouth before asking you, because she may already have experienced this with another guy. Falling in love calms the mind and boosts nerve growth levels for about a year. Love enhances perceptions of beauty. You are at your strongest when you are calm. Every smile, every loving word, and every kind action is a reflection of the beauty of your soul. The more you feed your mind with positive thoughts, the more you attract great things into your life. When a woman tells you about her problems, it doesn't mean she is complaining, it means she trusts you. Don't trust people whose feelings change with time. Trust those whose feelings remain the same, even as time changes. The only disability in life is a bad attitude. Always keep your cool when dealing with a fool. Never trust a woman who has had a relationship with dishonesty, for she has embraced a companion that erodes the soul and obscures the truth. Men often form friendships through shared interests, activities, or goals, rather than through deep emotional conversations or personal vulnerability. Men are generally easy to influence when approached the right way, but they strongly dislike feeling controlled or realizing that someone is manipulating them. On average, men spend an astonishing amount of time looking at women, adding up to nearly a full year of their lives when all those moments are combined. Men rarely talk openly about their emotions, usually keeping their feelings to themselves or expressing them only through actions rather than words. The most important thing a man truly desires from a woman is respect, because respect makes him feel valued, capable, and acknowledged. Men are not afraid of commitment itself. Instead, they fear losing freedom, respect, or purpose within a relationship. At first sight, men are primarily attracted to a woman's physical appearance, as visual cues are what initially capture their attention. A man often feels threatened or alert in the presence of another man, especially when there is competition, comparison, or a challenge to status. The lifestyle and life outcomes of a man are largely influenced by his IQ, as intelligence affects decision-making, discipline, and long-term planning. Boys are highly emotional by nature, and emotional pain such as heartbreak often affects boys more deeply and for a longer time than it does girls. At first, boys are usually attracted to girls who appear cute and coy, as these traits trigger curiosity, protectiveness, and romantic interest. For a man, his father often serves as the primary role model, shaping his values, behavior, and understanding of responsibility and masculinity. Men are generally attracted to women who appear healthy and well-balanced in their weight, as this is often subconsciously associated with vitality and well-being. Men enjoy receiving compliments just as much as anyone else, even though they may not openly admit how meaningful those words are to them. Men often value compliments from other men more deeply, because praise from peers feels like genuine recognition rather than flattery. Men tend to eat nearly twice as much food when they are around women, often due to increased appetite, social behavior, or subconscious display. A guy can become jealous very easily, and sometimes the reason behind that jealousy may not even seem logical or reasonable. Guys tend to overthink situations more than they let on, replaying conversations and imagining outcomes in their own minds. Many guys believe that girls give better emotional or practical advice than other guys, especially when it comes to relationships and feelings. Men often struggle to understand situations where a woman says one thing, but means something completely different beneath the surface. When men bend down to pick up an object, they usually bend at the waist rather than squatting, making the movement quick and instinctive. Almost every man believes himself to be strong and influential in some way, whether physically, mentally, or socially. Deep down, every man dreams of being attractive to many women, as it reinforces confidence, desirability, and self-worth. When a boy teases a girl playfully, it is often a sign of affection and interest, rather than hostility or dislike. Men tend to lie about twice as often as women, usually to avoid conflict, protect their image, or escape uncomfortable situations. Some men subconsciously try to find women who have a similar bone structure to their mothers, as familiarity can influence attraction without them realizing it. As men grow older, they generally prefer looser and more comfortable clothing, valuing ease and practicality over tight or restrictive styles. When men keep their thumbs hooked on their belt or waistband, it is often a sign that they are trying to attract a girl's attention and display confidence. Men are emotional as well, but expressing those emotions openly is far more difficult for them compared to women, due to social conditioning and habits. Some men take relationships very seriously, committing deeply and investing a great deal of effort, loyalty, and responsibility into their partner. Men often experience nightmares as major disasters, waking up feeling disturbed or shaken by the intensity of what they imagined. If a guy says that he is crazy about a girl, it usually means he truly is, and his feelings are strong rather than exaggerated. Boys enjoy helping girls because offering help makes them feel useful, valued, and heroic, strengthening their sense of purpose and confidence. Most boys believe that they are powerful and strong, often seeing themselves as capable, resilient, and able to handle challenges on their own. Boys often like to pretend that they are busy, sometimes to appear important, productive, or in control of their time. Most boys avoid asking for help until they fully realize that they cannot handle the situation by themselves, choosing independence before support. Every man has a competitive spirit, pushing him to compare, improve, and prove himself in different areas of life. Men can be deeply romantic, even if they do not always express it openly or in traditional ways. Boys strongly want to hear compliments from girls, especially from their crush or someone they deeply like, as it boosts confidence and emotional connection. Men often feel uncomfortable or insecure when their girlfriend flirts with another man, as it triggers feelings of jealousy, fear of loss, or comparison. Little by little, the wool becomes a carpet. You can close the city gates, but you can't close a person's mouth. Death is a camel that lies down at every door. He who wants a rose must beware of the thorn. Bravery without foresight is like a blind horse. Thinking is the essence of wisdom. With a sweet tongue and kindness, you can drag an elephant by a hair. The arrow that has left the bow never returns. Trust in God, but tie your camel tightly. Necessity changes a lion into a fox. You can't pick up 2 melons with one hand. Experience is a comb that nature gives to men when they are bald. A pleasant voice brings a snake out of its hole. Look in the sky, not in the pond, to find the moon. The way a house is decorated reveals much about its owner. A stone thrown at the right time might be better than gold given at the wrong time. God gives to us according to the measure of our hearts. The world is a rose. Smell it and pass it on to your friends. Do not use words that are too big for your mouth. Listening to good advice is the path to wealth. Treat your superior as a father, your equal as a brother, and your inferior as a son. Don't despise pepper because it's small. Eat and see how pungent it is. One scabby goat infects the flock. A sword in the hands of a drunken slave is less dangerous than science in the hands of an immoral man. Thinking well is wise, planning well is wiser, but doing well is the wisest and best of all. When a cat wants to eat her kittens, she says they look like mice. When the snake is old, the frog will tease him. If you enter the city of the blind, cover your eyes. When its time has come, the prey goes to the hunter. The hand that gives is also the hand that receives. An ungrateful son is a wart on his father's nose. He leaves it alone, and it's ugly. He removes it, and it hurts. 4 walls make a man free. In the hour of adversity, be not without hope. To an ant, a few drops of dew are a flood. The eyes can do 1,000 things that the fingers can't. The larger a man's roof, the more snow it collects. Take care, lest your tongue cut off your head. Friendship with a fool may turn into a hug from a bear. The best instruction is to practice what you preach. Maturity comes from wisdom, not just the passing of years. Doubt is the key to knowledge. Water, long stagnant, becomes putrid. You can't squeeze blood from a rock. A diamond fallen into a dunghill is no less precious. Never open a door that you can't lock again. The The big drum only sounds well from a distance. If you tell the truth too early, you are laughed at. Too late, and you are stoned. A blind man who sees is better than a sighted man who is blind. The best memory forgets nothing but injuries. While yearning for excess, we lose necessities. Fear those who do not fear God. Life is like perpetual drunkenness. The pleasure passes, but the headache remains. The pleasure of finding something is worth more than what you find. He who doesn't go to war roars like a lion. Every man goes to his death carrying only what he has given away. Solved riddles look easy. Luck favors the efficient. When a man finds a woman attractive, he may stick out his gut, flex his muscles, and take postures that make him appear taller and stronger. A timely tear is better than a misplaced smile. In this world, generous people have no money, and those with money are not generous. A greedy man is always poor. One sin is too many, and 100 prayers are not enough. You cannot hang everything on one nail. The guard's sleep is the lamplight of the thief. Bribery makes both parties happy. Write kindness in marble, write injuries in dust. The earth is a host who kills his guests. The night hides a world, but reveals a universe. Do not cut down the tree that gives you shade. Habits are first cobwebs, then cables. Drawn wells have the sweetest water. That smells bad, said the cat about meat it cannot reach. A wise man who does not put his knowledge into practice is like a bee that gives no honey. 1 pound of learning may require an army of common sense to apply. There are 3 things that must be done quickly: burying the dead, opening the door for a stranger, and fixing your daughter's wedding. Use your enemy's hand to catch a snake. An arrow can be pulled out of a wound, but a hurtful word stays forever in the heart. When you are truly thirsty, you don't desire 1,000 pearls. Never marry a woman who has bigger feet than you. The loveliest faces are seen by moonlight, when one sees half with the eye and half with the imagination. A real grave is not in the ground, but in men's hearts. You don't put a wooden pot on the fire twice. Gold bears more gold. When a guy really likes a girl, he can't help but tell his friends about her. A beggar will always be a beggar, even if you give him the whole world. There are 3 kinds of enemies: your enemy himself, the friend of your enemy, and the enemy of your friend. Heaven is at the feet of mothers. Debts are like women. Once you have them, you can't get rid of them. Once a friend, always a friend. You can't escape death and guests. He whose heart is stirred by love will never die. The needle makes clothes but stays naked.